What's good? What's good, peoples? What's good? What's good? I like the number to turn out. Let's get the likes up. Let's do this early, man. Let's do this early. Looking like the Lakers make it like Zack LaVine, huh? I want to hear you guys what y'all think, man. Everybody knew Zack LaVine. Bulls wasn't paying that money. Everybody knew Zack LaVine was going to be on the move. That's right. Y'all see my boy Marion. Hit that like, subscribe, and that Cash App. That always work. That always work. Power to the people. Oh, we got Daniel Berry, NBA and Chan, Mr. 7 Day Sports, Eric, Raw Blog News, Mr. 221, Amarion, Dennis, Melvin, Marquise, Tutor, Juice Pot, Laker 24. Let's get the likes up, y'all. Let's get the likes up. He said, just bring back Caruso. Let's get the likes up, y'all. I want to see how y'all rock with me by the likes. The likes tell it all. Let's get the likes up, y'all. We knew this day was going to come with Zack LaVine. We knew it was going to come. Chicago don't want to put, that 50 mil. I wonder how that deal going to look like. Who else we got in the building? We got Elder, what up? Angie B, Eric, Jamal, Hepatitis C. My boy Banks in the building, Detroit in the building. Let's get the likes up, y'all. We got these lights got to be better, man. Come on, man. She said, hell no for Zach. I want to hear, this going to be real interesting, man. I want to hear you guys what y'all think, man. You know, Lakers going to look for a young guy who they trying to pair with. Lee Shooter, Avery, Eric B, SRG, J. Cole, Cop Killer, Takeable. What up, Elder?
Hey, what's going on, Kareem? Salute.
And shit. But let me ask you this: why I know why teams, but I know the people probably want to hear this too. Why teams do that? Teams knew going in that they ain't really, like, for instance, they didn't really want to pay Zack LaVine that money anyway. I mean, we all knew they was gonna want to put him in a move. Why they wait till the season start then do it instead of doing it ahead of time? I know your answer, but I like to do like kind of like an interview right now.
I got you. Honestly, what they want, if they do it in the summer, when it's a little bit easier to do it with the roster moves, teams are not as, because they don't know what they have. So teams are a little bit more apprehensive because they're like, hey, well, this may do it, and we think we got what we need, or you know what I mean? Like, you can get a trade done, but unless you're moving a guy you don't want, all these other teams happy with what they have. Baby, close the door. Everybody else is happy with what they got, and they looking to try to see who's going to step up, who's not, who's this. You know what I'm saying? But now, when you're thinking of a guy like Zack LaVine, you re-sign him because you know to move him, teams are going to want to know that he's locked up. They're not going to want to even consider taking on that kind of contract, not knowing that Zack LaVine is going to be forced to stay with him. You know, they're not going to do the Kyrie Irving thing or like I'm thinking of a guy that's got one, or a Harden thing that's got 1 year left. Like Harden could literally walk away from the Clippers right now, and the Clippers actually probably wouldn't care, especially now after losing the first 5 games of him being there. So you wait to the season because you want to see what takes place injury wise, chemistry wise, who's working, who's not. You see what I'm saying? Get teams in a position where they need Zack LaVine in their eyes to save their season or to move forward. You see what I'm saying? And then those teams will be willing to kind of give you what you need. Normally over the summer, you're just trying to unload people you don't want. Does that make sense?
That makes perfect sense.
Mm-hmm. So that's why they waited with Zack LaVine. But everybody knew it, though. Everybody knew if they really wanted Zack LaVine this summer, somebody could have came with a really good offer, and the Bulls would have took it. I think the Bulls putting it out there now early so teams could have that in their mind so that the framework of the deal could pretty much already be set. Because nobody's really going to make moves pretty much until the earliest is what, December 15th, Kareem? And then the trade, they're like, January? Because some of those guys can't even be moved to what, January 15th?
Yeah, some people, by January 15th, everybody eligible to get moved by the 15th.
That's right. That's when all the major moves.
But 90% of the people, I think, is December 15th. Or 80, I think either 80 is a high number. Majority of people is December 10th.
Gotcha.
Because you have to have that 3-month window, and everybody pretty much was signed to. Ain't too many people got a January date. Most people have a December date. A lot of people wrapped up July, even let's say August. August, that brings you to around that time.
Gotcha. But that's why they waiting, because they're really trying to get the best deal they think they can get for Zack LaVine. So teams that have invested a ton of money, and like I'm gonna tell you, like I'll give you guys a good scenario. Well, you know what? Hold on a second. Where we at, man? Let me look at this. Let me see where we at, Kareem, before I get going, really get breaking this down. Where we at? How many people we got in here, and how many likes we got?
We got 96 people, 104 people. 104 people.
And how many likes?
In 8 minutes, we got 104 people. How many likes we got? I can't see the likes.
I can't either.
I know. Hold on, I'm gonna look right now. But I know we got 104 people, less than 10 minutes. Let me see how many likes we got.
Yeah, Angie, you're right. I thought about that. Angie said that Rui and Reeves cannot be traded until January 15th.
Yeah, so I said some
it's some good players on different teams that are not. Hey, we gotta get the likes up, man. I'll move on. We gotta get down on what's been going on with us lately.
Come on, 50. Wait on the trade.
I know.
Wait on the trade. Because
I'm definitely waiting.
Just did some. Just dropped the bomb and said they can't be moved to the 15th.
There's other good guys.
Like button. Y'all not the like button.
There's other good guys out there that can't be moved to the 15th as well. So I think that's going to be the bigger day.
Yeah, the big because you got everybody eligible.
Yep. So this is why teams are getting out there early, because they're trying to have that framework in place now. Yeah, we got 100. How many people here you said, Kareem? 140?
106.
106. We gotta get to 80 likes, y'all. We gotta get 75. We gotta get 75 likes.
We need 100.
Yeah, I mean normally we don't have that many haters.
Percentages, yeah, percentage.
I know percent. We gotta have at least 75-80%, man. Got to. That's what we do over here. There ain't a lot of haters over here at all. We know people come over here and spy on our liberties. We know about that, but shoot, even they hit the like button though. Even they hit it. You know what I mean?
Hit that cash app. Hit that super chat.
Yeah. All right. We about there. Because Andrew said 76 out of 111. I like a few more. We should be up to about 90 really right now. We're at 111. We should be at about 90. We know Kareem got a couple haters. I know a lot of folk hate me. It don't matter. It don't matter. As long as you keep it in your heart, you good.
Like keep it in their heart?
He said, come fix my house. You got some money? Marion? You got some money, bro? Trying to hire my company? We'll fix your house. We'll come fix it.
So, what you was about to say before?
All right. So I was going to give you guys like an example. And y'all know when I give examples, I like to give realistic examples. I don't like to go out in left field and bring up something that ain't never going to happen. The Clippers, in the situation they're in right now, they can't be happy. They can't be happy. I know they're thinking, hey, give it time, they'll mesh, they'll change, they'll this, they'll that. It just don't look like a good match. Guys are not buying in, and that's the biggest problem. It ain't that you got a talent issue. Think about it. This year, the Clippers don't even have a health issue, y'all. The health, not their problem.
Their team healthy.
They're healthy. They're out there. They're loaded with a loaded roster. They got 4 top 75 players on their team. Bro, come on. 4 Hall of Famers, let me put it that way. 4 Hall of Famers on their team. And they lost 5 games. And they should never lose 4 games in a row, let alone 5. Let alone 3.
They play Denver tonight.
And it could be 6. And Denver lost to Houston, y'all. So Denver finna be hungry. You finna get a desperate Denver team. They ain't happy with old boy out, but they don't want to just take these L's.
Yeah.
So this is gonna be a dogfight tonight. But when you look at that situation you got going on over there with the LA strippers, told y'all boogers, that's what they do, man. Strippers expose themselves on purpose, man.
You've been saying that for years.
Been saying it for years. They expose themselves
their own way.
But when you got that situation going on over there, and then you look, you could clearly see a scenario where if the Bulls are looking to save on salary, they would love to trade for James Harden right now. They would actually just to control the asset. Get James Harden. If he come in and start playing well, then the time frame comes, they can re-sign him. They may even do that, only to move him to a team that wants him. And the team that wants him will structure that deal. That's how they do stuff behind the scenes. Like they could take him on and then start talking to Chicago. Like say they did a Zack LaVine for James Harden swap, right? And Chicago would be talking to other teams, and they'd be like, "We want Harden, but we only want him at this number, 3 years, $60 million." Harden people saying, "Oh hell no, minimum we looking at is 3 year, $120." You know what I mean? That stuff is all going on behind the scenes. Now they can get a deal where they think is good, like, "Hey, so and so like you, but they want to do 3 year, 100." Harden's camp, man, we like that location. We're close enough. We think we can get something done. Boom. That's when they re-sign Harden. Knowing that they're gonna move him down the road, control the asset, and get back what you want. Because even with Harden, you can take back expiring contracts. You could get young players. You could get what do you call it? Draft picks for him. Whatever you want. It's all about being able to maneuver and control the assets. So that's a realistic thing that can happen. And here's the reason why. Zack LaVine wants to come home. Everybody knows that. He's from that LA area. He went to school at UCLA. He wants to be back in LA. So that leaves what? Lakers and Clippers. Now let's keep it a buck. It's probably a lot easier to do a Clipper trade just because you got James Harden if you want to move him. And he's making 33, 34, 36 million, something like that. And Zach is making what?
James at 36.
36, and Zach's making 41. So you can really do a deal if you wanted to.
Yeah, that's easy. You can put a minimum contract as long as you
don't even have to put nothing with the way the 125 works. You don't even
the 125, yeah.
Now, actually though, you do. I'm sorry, you do because with the Clippers, remember they're in that second. They're in that second tier thing, so they can't do that. They can't do. They have to go number for number. The Clippers do. Because they're already in that second tier thing. And Empire Jeff was telling me that the other day on his show. So shout out to Empire Jeff, man. Come on up here on the panel with my brother be listening.
Shout out, bro.
Them California boys, they like to come on late.
late.
But that's a deal that's easily put together right there. And it just depends on what the Bulls want. Now, the problem would be is that the Bulls say, yeah, we'll do that, but we still want draft picks because Harden's old and LaVine is, which you can't in any metric. I don't see any metric out there that's going to have Zack LaVine ranked higher than James Harden. I just don't. James Harden last year was an all-star, y'all. 20 and 10. He was a double-double last year. Points and assists. You see what I'm saying? Didn't he lead? He led the league in assists last year, didn't he? Yeah, Harden led the league in assists last year. Yeah, it was him. So it's going to be hard to extract that. So I don't know what the Bulls really want. If the Bulls really want some picks, they're not going to be looking at James Harden. Then they're going to want to wait for the Lakers then, because they can extract like maybe the Lakers' first-round pick this year plus one other pick from the Lakers, and that's essentially like getting 2 first-round picks.
You think the Lakers would get 2 first-round picks for Zack LaVine?
I think they would. Unfortunately, I think they would do it in the manner of like Hood Schifino this year, like trade him because that's a first-round pick, and then trade like the 2029 pick. I could see him do that.
Oh yeah, I see that.
I could see him do that. I could. Now, would the Bulls want more than that? Possibly. It's going to depend on, again, the market for Zack LaVine is going to depend on what these other teams are doing, y'all. You add in a guy that's what's Zack LaVine, 6'6", can jump through the gym, can go blow up for 45 any day. You know what I'm saying? That's some serious offensive power. And you want to match what's going on over here in Clipperville. You want to match what's going on in Denver. You want to match what's going on in Boston. You want to match what's going on in Phoenix. You see what I'm saying? Teams, it's a copycat league. It's a copycat league. So that's a viable type of trade. You just have to really know. Because a lot of times these teams will send you smoke screens, but if you really look at what they got going on, you can really see, regardless of what they're saying publicly, you can see what they really, really want.
Angie said the Lakers can't trade 2 first-round picks.
Again, that's why I broke it down the way I did. They can trade Jalen Hood-Schifino, who was a 17th pick this year, right? 19th pick, whatever he was, 17th pick. That's a first-round pick. You see what I'm saying? Now, you won't give up 2 picks, but he's essentially a first-round. Not essentially. He is a first-round pick from this year. So they can put him in the deal and then give up their 2029. That's you essentially getting 2 first-round picks. I don't know if that's going to be enough for the Bulls. It should with the kind of talent you got coming back. Because don't forget, the accolades matter, y'all. When the NBA look at these trades, like, why do y'all think every trade has to go to the NBA for approval? They're not going to let you give up a bunch of old dudes that's past their prime for young guys that are on the rise or young all-stars. They ain't going to do that. That's why the Chris Paul trade got niched, y'all. Because the Lakers was trying to give up 2 older guys that was out of their prime and not all-stars anymore for Chris Paul, who was in his prime. He was worth more than what the Lakers was offering. That's why they nixed the trade.
And then the Lakers were saving a lot of money.
Yeah. So, again, that trade with the Lakers, because you got a guy that's all these dudes they're giving up will be young. If you gave up the package, I think my man Sneed put together earlier, and I sent it to you, Kareem. I think I sent it to you, but it had. Did I send that to you? That trade?
No.
All right, he had a trade. This is my boy Sneed. Y'all know Sneed. He the one with the information reports. Sneed. I forgot the whole thing of his thing was something on reports. But you got, of course, you got D'Lo in the trade. So now you got a under 30 all-star who's been putting up close to 20 and let's say 18 and 8. Those are very good numbers, y'all. That's about what he's been averaging for his career. So D'Lo is still a valuable commodity. So because he's had all-star appearances and because he's put up those kind of numbers, you ain't getting as many picks back because he eats up picks. He's worth a first, if not 2 first-round picks. From the NBA perspective, not from what we think, y'all. I'm talking about from the NBA perspective. They would look at him that way and say, no. That's a young, budding star we still have in this league. And he's already been an all-star. And he's produced no matter where he's went. No. So you got him. You got Rui, who's an up-and-coming young player still. He also had, I want to say it was Prince in the deal. And then he had Jalen Hood-Schifino. And then he had the Lakers 2029 first-round pick. And you put those guys because of the money, y'all. You got to make the money match. So that's why it was 4-1. Now, can the Bulls take on 4 guys? I don't know. You see what I'm saying? I don't know if they can do that. You may have to get another team involved and ship a guy to a different place or whatever. The reason I said the Lakers would do that deal is because look at the depth they would still have. You still have Gabe Vincent. You still have Austin Reeves. I'm naming our ball handlers first, y'all. You'd still have LeBron James. You'd still have Cam Reddish. You'd still have Vando. You would have Zack LaVine. So that's 6 wings and guards you got right there, right? You still have Max Christie. You still have Max Lewis. That's 8 guys right there, y'all. 8 dudes that can play anywhere from 1 through 4. Not all of them, but some of them. Most of them can play 1 through 3. Because you get a guy like Christie, a guy like Austin Reeves, LeBron James. These dudes, they say, can play 1 through 4, 1 through 3. LeBron can play 1 through 5. Y'all getting what I'm saying? The Lakers, I can see them talking themselves into doing that because now they have a big 3 to match what the Clippers got going on over there, what Phoenix got going on to combat guard-wise. Because think about it. The biggest thing they need is bigger guards that can go at those Denver guards. That's a much tougher check for Murray. That's a much tougher guard for KCP. Y'all understand what I'm saying? So this is why I think the Lakers will do that deal. Now, does Chicago want that? I don't know. But to me, from what I'm seeing out there right now, the way things are going now, who's going to put together a better deal than that?
I'm saying I think a lot of teams going to probably shy away from his money. NBA Chance said the Lakers don't need 3 stars.
Again, I would actually agree with you. But do the Lakers agree with you? And that's the problem. And look at the Lakers' track history. They always go big star hunting. Don't forget, y'all, 2021, what did the Lakers say publicly? Pelinka came out publicly and said, we want to pair a dynamic guard to go alongside AD.
Yeah.
Remember they said that? I don't forget that type of stuff. You telling me Zack LaVine is not a dynamic guard to go alongside AD? He is. He was one of the names that came up back then. Him, Trey Young, guys like that. I'm telling y'all, if it gets that far and the Lakers get an opportunity, let's just say the Lakers are middling around 4th, 5th, 6th place in the you see what I'm saying? Shoot, I can see the Lakers do it, bro. I can see the Lakers do it.
He said y'all been impressed with Zack LaVine at what he done as a first option.
Say it again now.
He said, damn, it went. Let me see who said this. Gus said, y'all impressed with what Zack LaVine has done as the first option.
He said, are we impressed with what he's done as a first option?
Yeah.
No. But again, with the Lakers, he ain't got to be that. That's the thing I look at, y'all. I don't need these dudes to come in and be underwhelming in the positions. That's why I said I would love DeMar DeRozan. Because DeMar DeRozan, and everywhere you've gone, he's actually been the first option. Pretty much everywhere. San Antonio, Toronto, he's really been the first option for the Bulls. Even over LaVine, y'all. He really has. He's the closer. He's the go-to guy most of the night. So I'm not impressed with him as a 1, but guess what? I would be impressed with DeRozan as a 3. And I like the DeRozan option more because that's money that can fall off the books. We can resign DeRozan because he's older, maybe get a discount on that because he's at home. Them guys that made all that money, he didn't have, 2, 3 max deals. If he loves what he's got there with the Lakers and want to be at home, he'll take a less of a deal to stay at home.
He said, it says Sham said that it's 3 teams looking at Zach. Heat, Lakers, and Philly. You see it?
Yep. Heat, Lakers, and Philly. So now you go Heat, Lakers, and Philly. So you go to Philly. What's Philly giving up? What are they giving up?
I think more so expiring contracts and picks.
So we're talking about all those dudes.
The same people.
But what picks do Philly got though? Oh, they got all those. How many picks they get from the Clippers?
They got like 4.
2. No, they got 2, didn't they?
They got 2 firsts, 2 seconds, and a swap.
Okay. And one of the first came from OKC or something like that, right?
Yeah, they got two firsts,
2 seconds,
and a
pick swap. Yeah, but you can't trade a pick swap. So
I think they got like one of their picks they can move.
So if you want Batum, you want Morris, guys like that to just fall off your books. and they gonna offer you a boatload of picks, that may be more enticing for them. You know what I mean? Or because Morris and Batum already said he retiring after this year, so that's not an asset you can control. He's gone after this year. You get the money off your books, but you don't get to control the asset. Now, boy, you can get Morris, you can control the asset, but how much of a control asset is that? I don't think there's a real market for Morris out there. If it is, people are going to want him on the really super cheap. You know what I'm saying? You got a guy like Kelly Oubre, they barely want to pay any money. You know they're not going to play Marcus Morris. You know what I'm saying? He done got the bag he going to get. So I don't know how attractive that is. Then Miami, you already know what Miami is. If you're going that, you trying to.
One thing you know Miami offer going to be.
They're just trying to get off of what's his name. And see, to me, I don't know why Bulls would want Tyler Hero. I don't know why they would want him.
Yeah, it's Miles keep Zack LaVine.
Yeah, I mean he's rated as a better player, and they both on max deals. You know, now unless you just want a younger guy that's making a little bit less money, you know. But again, the commitment to the money is sad because now you're going to pay out all that money for the next 4 years. Because I think this is the first year his contract kicked in. I think on Tyler Hero, so this is the first year he's making that money. Now you got 4 more years of paying all that out when you know you're going to be losing. And he definitely ain't a 1 or 2, in my opinion. He really ain't. He ain't neither one of them. So it really depends on what the Bulls is looking to do. And that's the thing that you don't necessarily know till you can look at the scenario and situation closely. This is why the business side of it, the money side of it matters, y'all, because the money is what's dictating these moves for a lot of these teams. Y'all thinking as fans and saying, well, this guy fits and he looks better. They don't give 2 jacks about that, especially when a team knows they're not going to win. That's irrelevant to them. It's pretty much irrelevant to them. Now, unless they think they're close, because then a team will say, you know what, let's try to stay relevant. Like remember what Brooklyn did? You know how Brooklyn was like, look, we still want to compete. We still think we can make the playoffs. Yeah, Brooklyn made the playoffs last year, didn't it?
Yeah.
So you see what I'm saying? Brooklyn didn't want to gut their team. They wanted young talent that can come in and play so that they can still compete and make the playoffs. I don't think that's what the Bulls is going to do, because the Bulls has been a fringe playoff team for the last 3-4 years, right? They've been teetering on that. Everybody thinking they're going to be this, and they weren't. I think that 1 year they were 4th or 5th or something like that, 5th or 6th or something, and then they got bounced easily. Other than that, they've been outside of the play-in or barely. You know what I mean? Did they make it last year? Bulls didn't make it. No, they definitely didn't. Was it the year before they made the play-in or something like that? I can't remember. At the end of the day, it's time for the Bulls to get out of purgatory. And the only way you're going to do that is gut that thing and start over like Philly did, like Detroit did, like OKC did, like Portland is doing now, like Houston did. That's the only way you're going to do it. That's the only way you're going to do it.
And I tell people that it's easier now to rebuild because it's easier for young players to come right in and produce than back in the days where your rebuild took long because the young guys wasn't ready when they, you know what I'm saying? It took them a long time to step in. Now the NBA, the way that the defense played, you got guys come in their first year and play a big role.
Yeah. True that. So it's just going to depend on what the Bulls looking for, man. And again, you got to watch them closely. Can't believe all the smoke screens and this and that. And there's a reason they're putting that information out there. Look at the 3 teams: Philly, Lakers, Heat. Are not all 3 of those teams contenders? So if they're already contenders, why are they trying to get more help? They trying to solidify what they're doing, and they believe Zack LaVine could be that dude. Now, some of those teams may not even be interested in him, but they want to put it out there and get the competition going. They want other teams to see, oh, these guys are trying to make these moves. Maybe you want to get in and try to make a move for them. Maybe a Sacramento want to try to stay. Maybe a Golden State wants to try to stay in the mix. You see what I'm saying? Shoot, for that matter, maybe a darn, well, they're not going to do it because they got a dynamic 2 guard now. I was going to say maybe Houston don't want to get behind the 8 ball. Maybe they want to stay in the mix, you know? But they got a dynamic 2 guard Young now, so they're not going to do that.
But I'm hearing that they're not too happy with Jalen Green.
Or they shouldn't be mad if they winning. He putting up numbers still. He's still playing well from what I see.
They look at him more like a shot chucker.
Yeah.
So with the so besides him, how many I think I think at least 4 players gonna be going for the Bulls.
Well, if the Bulls are smart, they get rid of all that money. Vucevic, LaVine, definitely DeRozan. And you do DeRozan, his money falling off, so you don't have to move him, but you do that out of a respect move. Don't leave a veteran like that on a team that's going nowhere. So you do your best to try to take care of him. And that way, when you do got the money to bring a younger player there, they'll remember that stuff. Their agents and all that, they'll remember that stuff that, man, they did take care of him. They paid him first and foremost. They honored him that way and gave him that money when the league was saying he didn't deserve that much money. They gave it to him. They featured him. Then when it didn't work, they were like, it wasn't his fault. Cool, we're going to send you where you want to go. We're going to send you where you want to go. That's how you gain good relationships with these agents and with these players. So they shouldn't leave him there in purgatory. Players are going to look at that and be like, that ain't cool. Yeah, he got paid, but. Yeah, he got paid, but. You see what I'm saying? So you got to be doing PR moves. Hold on 2 seconds. Go ahead, Kareem.
You got that the sandwich man came back. Yeah, get the likes up, y'all. Definitely get the likes up. But basically what he's saying is, yeah, teams now, a lot of teams, man, really gonna go for it. I think this year gonna be very, very active. You're gonna have teams. That's why I think most of these trades gonna go down to February. Because I think by the time February come, a lot of teams gonna see where they at and see by that everybody got a chance of making it. When you got guys, the 10th seed have a shot making it. I think that it's gonna be really active. I think guys like Terry Rozier gonna be like Charlotte gonna have a couple guys that's gonna be thrown out there for trade. I don't think Terry Rozier gonna last this year. I think he may go. I think somebody may eat up Gordon Hayward contract. I don't think Tobias gonna go, but I think he gonna have a lot of interest. I really think that a lot of players gonna call Philadelphia up for Tobias. Philadelphia might hold on to him.
They say he's playing on a freaking. They had him top 10. This is their projections, y'all. Okay, he's not going to end up being this, but their projections on how well he's played, they got him top 10 MVP. They had 3 Philly guys in the top 10 MVP. They had Embiid at 2. They had Maxey at 3, and they had Tobias Harris at 10. It's crazy, ain't it?
Yes, I think he's shooting like 50-something% from the field, 40-something from 3.
Everybody used to dog this man. I'm like, what kind of production y'all want from the 3rd, 4th best player on your team? This dude, I don't get y'all. And he playing defense on the best players. I've always wanted Tobias Harris. Oh, he ain't gonna show up in the playoffs. Well, he didn't show up in the playoffs because he was the number 1 player. And then he was playing with his name, Ball Jacker. No, I wasn't no sandwich today, Kareem. My steak showed up, brother.
A steak? Yeah, steak.
Mm-hmm.
He got that steak.
Mm-hmm.
What's that? 16?
I don't remember this one.
8 ounces? 8-ounce steak?
No. It's bigger than 8, bro. Bigger than 8. I can't remember if it was 13 or 15 or 16. It's a ribeye, though. That's one of my favorite ribeye.
The steak is so good, man.
Mm-hmm. With some roasted asparagus, rice pilaf. Mm-hmm. Let's get it.
Yeah, I can't do no 8-ounce steak. I can't.
That's too small, man. I need 2 of them things. That's okay.
I do the 16.
It's gonna be interesting, man, because you see a lot of teams. There's 2 things that are going on. Teams are struggling health-wise, can't keep guys on the court, and they're struggling for wins. They're mediocre. Teams are a game or 2 over 500 or a game or 2 below it. Everybody's in that 4-game category. You know what I mean? 85% of the league, yeah. 80% of the league, yeah.
So let me ask you this. If you the Clippers, I'm saying you, not saying what they're going to do.
Mm-hmm.
But if you was in charge of the Clippers, and let's say you're struggling around All-Star break. Let's say around January, you're struggling. It looks like y'all just don't have it. It just, let's say y'all might be 9th or 10th seed, even 8th, but it just don't look like nothing. What you doing?
Gutting it.
That's anything I said. Like, why not? They looking at they fancy, what they looking at to go in a new building. It don't matter. I don't think it matters. Kawhi and Paul George not box office. They not like like LeBron or KD or Kyrie, Luka and them guys. They don't have that with them like you know what I mean. Even guys like Trey Young or they just like Kawhi's quiet. He's like kind of low key. I gut it. I agree with you. I would gut it. What's gonna happen? You're gonna end up paying them. They're gonna be hurt and go through like people. They always say most GMs always make a trade a year too late. They always say that.
But
always
the Clippers got a guy over there that ain't known for that. Jerry West ain't known for that. He's not known for trading them a year earlier too, like Danny Ainge did. But he's not known for waiting too late. He's known for waiting at the right time. So to me, right now, that's the right time to do it. Right now is the right time to do it. And the thing is, go back and look at all the young talent coming out in the last 4 or 5 years that Jerry West was hiring. Find out where these dudes are. Find the ones that have underachieved, right? Because of the situation that they're in. And see if that team is competing, because you may be able to put a deal together with them and get that young player back with some picks. And then 2 years from now, because you got him in his right role, he's a good second or third man on your team. And everybody like, oh, man. It's like Aaron Gordon. Aaron Gordon was forced to play a role and really wasn't here. He don't need to be the best player on the team. But was he not that in Orlando? And that's why Orlando didn't go far, because he's not a good number one. But boy, look at Aaron Gordon as a number 3 or a number 4. Look at how he's playing now. You see what I'm saying? But that's still ultra talent right there. And Jerry West is great at that. So find that talent that's still 22, 21, 22 years old, 20 years old, been in the league 3, 4 years, but he's on a team, but he don't look as good because of the opportunity there for him. Or they got him playing in a role that's not his best role. That's what I'm doing. I'm getting back as many picks as I can get for Kawhi, Paul George, and James Harden. Yep. I may get off Norman Powell too.
I said the same thing. Clipper fans, I'm about to throw you guys an alley. I know things are complete. So I'm gonna ask Elder, like we're gonna play with it some. We're gonna put some names behind it. But first and foremost, I want to read my boy Banks. He said I want to give Elder Kareem a big shout for inspiring me to create my own channel. You've been working on it. The channel ain't come out yet? Did your channel come out yet? Let us know if it came out.
But, yes, sir. We over there. You already know.
So Elder, okay, we're gonna play with it. Like we got a lot of Clipper fans on here. So we got real GM. We ain't Lawrence Frank over here. Mm-mm. Okay, Kawhi Leonard. Let me see how Elder gonna build the Clippers. This Clippers stinks. They 9th, 10th seed. Okay, Elder's like, man, you got the power to do what you want. Let the people see how you're gonna rebuild the Clippers.
So Kawhi Leonard gonna be the same type of scenario it was when he left San Antonio, y'all. It is gonna be that team. It's a copycat league. They're gonna look and say he's been healthy, he's been playing. When he don't have James Harden, he's killing. He's shooting a high percentage. He still looks like one of the best players in the league. We get him, we can win, just like Toronto did. Now, the problem is, can we keep him? And here's the thing. Kawhi Leonard done talk so much shit, and the way stuff is structured, he ain't going to be able to stay in L.A. Not going to happen. He's not going to be able to stay in L.A. because the Clippers is going to get rid of him, and the Lakers is not going to want him. You see what I'm saying? They're not going to gut their team for Kawhi Leonard. I can tell you that right now. Lakers ain't going to do that, y'all. They're not going to do that. Not for Kawhi Leonard, they're not. Too old, too hurt. But he's still a type player that can get you over the top. So you got to find that team like Toronto that has a savvy GM that has extreme job security, and his team is good. Because remember, Toronto was good, y'all. They were making
put a name behind that.
I'm trying to think as I go.
Okay.
I'm trying to think as I go. Honestly, Philly And Boston, because I'm thinking because they ain't going west. Philly, Boston, got to be an East Coast team. Possibly Cleveland. I'm thinking of a team that thinks if we get Kawhi with the talent we got, we can go over and see. Say, old boy is talking about leaving. I'm gonna go Cleveland right now. Of course, you know New York gonna be in the mix, y'all. New York gonna want it. They want everybody. Brooklyn gonna be in the mix. What would they give up? I don't think that'll work because I don't think adding Kawhi puts you over the top like it did Toronto. Remember that team just couldn't beat LeBron, y'all. Remember, Toronto was one of the best. It was the best team in the East. They just couldn't beat LeBron. You see what I'm saying? So you got to find a team. What team is over there that's been really good for the last 3, 4, 5 years, but they ain't been able to win? That's a team like Boston. That's a team like Philly. Toronto again, but I don't believe he's going back to Toronto. I could see a team like Orlando try to get in that mix because they're looking really good. The number one thing they're lacking is veterans. You see what I'm saying? They don't have no veterans. I don't know if that'll work for Kawhi, but you got to look at the better teams in the East. So I guess right now I would say the 4 teams: Boston, Philly. Milwaukee already made their move, so it ain't gonna be them. Boston, Philly. Shit, I'm sorry, y'all. 5, because Miami always gonna be in that mix. Boston, Philly, Miami. What was the other ones I said, y'all? Boston, Philly, Miami, Cleveland, and New York. There we go. Boston, Philly, Miami, Cleveland, and New York. I would think something will go down with one of those teams. Because I believe all those teams would believe that and see Minnesota, you know why Minnesota's not going to happen, Angie? They're not going to trade him in the Western Conference. They're not going to do it. They're not going to do it. They will not trade him in the Western Conference. They ain't going to do it. That's why I didn't name any Western teams. I know Minnesota would definitely be a good place, but what would they have to give up? Are you talking about cap? Because that's really about the only thing you got money-wise that would match. You'd have to give up on cap. And to me, I don't think they should want it because they already got a great 3-4 man. They got old boy, what's his name? The real good dude they got, y'all. You got Edwards, but then you got another great wing that's like one of the best defenders in the game.
But he just signed that contract. You talk about
Daniel. Yeah. So I wouldn't want
that $136 million contract.
I wouldn't want to give him up for Kawhi. Hell no. That dude young, he's blossoming offensively, and he's one of the best defenders, if not the best perimeter defender in the game. I'm not giving him up for old, broke down Kawhi. And I got to re-sign Kawhi. Don't forget. I got to have the opportunity to re-sign him. The reason why you got to get a team that's got security in their GM because, say, Kawhi walk away and go right back into free agency like he did with Toronto. You got to be secure to know that it was worth the risk. Will it work? I don't know. It worked for Toronto. So
okay.
Cleveland's GM, he's secure. Boston, Philly. Well, Philly's not necessarily, but Miami definitely. These teams are secure. New York, these guys ain't going nowhere. So those teams would take that chance.
So Paul George, what you looking for Paul George?
Same kind of scenario. But I think teams would want, because he's a year younger than Kawhi, maybe. They will try to maybe get some draft picks for him. I would think the Clippers would try to get draft picks back for anybody because they have no draft picks. So they got to be trying to figure out some deal where we can get him to go, but get 1 or 2 good draft picks back too. So I think Paul George is in that same scenario. Now, old boy is different just because of who he is. Harden, he's different.
It's going to be hard moving Harden, you think?
No, you just got to find a team that still believe in Harden, and Harden wants to go there. And Harden will go there and play if you pay him. Because that's one thing people like. Harden will pay. He will play and play good and hard if you do his style and you give him the ball. You see what I'm saying? You give him the ball, you pay him his money, and let him play his game, you get a good player. So you got to find a team that says, you know what, we want that. We want that. But again, all these dudes got to get re-signed. All of them do. So you taking a chance and then we're walking away. So like with Harden, PG, and Kawhi, I think teams will take the chance even if they walk away. I don't think they're doing that with Harden. They're gonna want to know with Harden. They're gonna want to know with Harden. So that's the difference between those three stars. And he's a little older than them. He's 34, right? Right? How old is Harden, y'all?
Harden is 34.
Yep. So he's older, so it makes a difference.
So what about Russ?
Russ stand. Why would you get rid of Russ? He's high energy. He's a great professional. He's always on the floor. He only made $3.8 million. No need to trade Russ. Russ took less money to stay with your team. You have no reason to move Russ at all.
So what about Zubac? You moving him?
They probably will. And they'll probably be looking to get more draft picks than anything.
That's why I said they probably gonna want to get draft picks.
They got a couple of young big men they like that they can give minutes to. But the Clippers would love to swap a star for a star. Like, here's a scenario. All right? I forgot this team, y'all. My bad. I got 6 teams out east. God dang. The Atlanta Hawks, y'all. The Atlanta Hawks is definitely one of them type of teams. And let's just say it ain't going good for Atlanta. And everybody knows Trey Young is trying to get the hell out of Atlanta. Let's say he can't get. He wants to be in LA. He wants to be a Laker. Say he can't, though. Trey Young, with the opportunity of being able to come to LA and run the Clippers, go into that new building, he's a draw. Oh, they can. That would be like first on their list. They probably give up. If they're faltering, if the Clippers are faltering, they don't have a chance, they probably want to give up any of those guys to get Trey Young. Yep. They probably
one in that new building.
Yep.
Trey like that new building up.
Because Trey still keeps your interest. You're not going to the new building with a bunch of role players. See, that's one thing that Bombers don't want to do. So one of these stars, we're going to have to get some kind of star back. Preferably a younger star. Preferably. But we got to have some kind of star going into that new building. So that's a realistic scenario because we know Trey Young is not happy in Atlanta. And we know he wants to be in LA. And they got a lot of people that can match up salary-wise to make that happen. Probably even easier than the Lakers, you know? Mm-hmm. And you got a dynamic guy that can just run the show. And you got a lot of pieces still to put around Trey. But see, I don't like Trey defense. And sometimes his shot selection sucks. But Trey Young is a playmaker. He's a playmaker. He's a playmaker.
So Norman Powell, is he out of there?
The right deal, yes. If not, though, because he's not much money, I don't have to. I can keep him in the same role, 6-man role. But don't forget, I still got Bones Hyland. I still got Terrence Mann. I still got Russell Westbrook. I still got Amir Coffey. Who else? I still got Plumlee, Zubac. They're not going to be depleted. Especially if you just bring a star over with them hard-working brothers like that. Yeah.
Let's get the likes up, people.
Brandon Boston's still there too, right? He just hurt, right?
Yeah, he put Brandon Boston there.
Still got Brandon Boston. They got a lot of young talent still to put around another star to play exciting basketball. They don't even have to do a rebuild. Like, they don't have to go to the bottom and build up. Get the right trade, the right stock. Like, hey, they'll be high on LaVine. Bringing a hometown hero home. If they can get LaVine, they would do that. Now, I don't think he's first on their list. But if that's the best they can do, I bet they take it. Especially if the Clippers are faltering. That's if they're faltering, you know. Now, if they turn around and they top 4 or 5, they ain't going to do nothing. They're going to take their chances. But see, this year, they got to be scared because they always had the excuse of their underachievement on health. What do you got now? Because you're healthy. Everybody's been playing these games. You can't blame it on health. You see? Can't blame it on health.
So, okay, so in your opinion, how many all-stars you think going to be in discussion, heavy discussion this offseason? I mean, this deadline. I think Toronto going to have I think Toronto whole team going to be up for grabs.
I think Mitchell may be on the market too.
I think Mitchell
underachieving.
I think Mitchell. Who else? Zach,
I'd say
DeMar.
at least 10.
That's what I'm saying about 10.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
Pascal Siakam, I think, gonna be because his contract coming up, and they're not too sure they're gonna trade him.
I don't think they want to pay him. I know that. I don't think they want to pay him again because they got Scotty Barnes.
Yeah, and that's what they saying. They don't think they're gonna. He getting 200-something million. I don't think they want to do that.
Nope.
Him and OG is free agent.
Grant, you'll have Grant up there in Portland. That'll be available.
He gonna be available.
Brogdon up there.
Brogdon gonna be available.
D'Lo
gonna be available.
All them three guys for the Clippers, if they're not doing good. Golden State, if they falter, they already got rumblings right now. Golden State.
I don't think Klay. I don't think they're gonna have balls enough to trade Klay.
Bro, they're talking about Klay Thompson, and they're talking about Wiggins already. Oh,
Wiggins. Yeah, I hear Wiggins, but Klay.
Wiggins. They said whatever that. Remember, he had that family situation last year, y'all. He ain't recovered. He ain't recovered. And this ain't the same. On the NBA, bro, when you ain't mentally locked in, your talent don't mean shit. Your talent is nullified and irrelevant when you ain't mentally locked in. Doesn't matter how good you are.
Yo, they
eating for lunch.
They gassed Jordan Poole like he's going. Everybody like, he's going to average 30. He only averages 16 points.
There's another one going to be on the market. Jordan Poole. Jordan Poole. So we're probably naming 10 drivers already. Chris Middleton could potentially be on the market. They got him locked in. I don't know what people want to pay him that money, but depends. You know what, y'all? I
think Kuz would be up for grabs too at the right price.
No, I think they're gonna keep Kuz because they got no other draw, and Kuz is balling. Yeah, that's his team right now, but not that you're gonna win because he's not a one. But I don't see them trying to trade Kuz. I don't see that happening. Jordan Poole, oh yeah, because he done already alienated himself. I think he did a great video about that today. At least he got on there and admitted he was wrong. But remember, he was the one hyping up Jordan Poole.
Oh yeah.
I told him the whole time, bro, you missing on this dude. This dude ain't who you think he is. He a product of this system. He really is. You can tell. I mean, he's a talented player, but boy, he ain't that.
Everybody thought he's getting 30.
Say it again.
Everybody thought he's going to average 30.
I didn't.
No, not like you. I'm talking about like the TV people. All of them said. All of them. Joe Benham had a whole show saying they got him leading the league in scoring.
Well, I hope they do like Ticket and come out and admit they were wrong. At least Ticket got in there and said he was wrong.
He admitted it.
He got the whole team alienated against him.
What about Middleton?
I said him earlier, remember? I said he couldn't be there. I said, so I can't count Milwaukee out. Because the scenario I was going to say is, let's just say they can figure something out and try to move Middleton to the Clippers. Then they'll move him later and get Kawhi.
Oh,
that one.
Middleton, Kawhi?
Them contracts, he on a max deal. So, here's another team, y'all. I'm sorry. God dang, this is the West, though. So I'm really not big on these West teams. Minnesota, I get everybody saying that, but I really don't think that's viable because I think they love what they got. And they got some veterans there and big men and guard. They got veterans. So I don't think they're going to do it. Minnesota's a team we're going to ride that thing out. To me, Houston will make a move before them. But Pelicans. Look, see the Pelicans.
Oh, yeah. Pelicans, yeah. I see Zion and Ingram up for grabs. I can see them. They may say, you know what? Let's just retool.
Yep.
And see, that's what I said. Now this could be a year too late. Cause had they did it, you have this year draft. I don't know about this. Anyone could tell me about this year draft coming up? I don't hear that. Last year, I mean, the draft this past was the year to go for it.
Yep.
But they said Zion and Ingram. They said Ingram. They said they not really feeling each other.
They said Ingram can only play one way, and he needs to be the man with the ball in his hand. That's when you get the best production out of Ingram. You ain't got him doing that, you ain't getting the production out of him.
That's not good.
Nope. Yep. So
he said needs the people who the top people. Only one I know DJ Wagner. That's the Juan Wagner's son and Milt Wagner grandson.
Yeah.
I don't know the other dude.
They got no, he going to college, Cooper Flag.
Oh yeah, Cooper Flag, yeah.
But that's he going to college this year. He reclassified. But I'm telling y'all, it's just going to depend. It's literally going to depend on what happens with these teams and what level of desperation they got, because these teams got a lot of money out there. They got a lot of money. So I can't see a lot of these teams just saying we're going to scrap a season, scrap a year. You know, I don't see it.
Aaron, he said it already, but Elder, you can repeat it. He asking you a question.
It says, so Elder, are we going to do the Bulls deal? We don't know. The Lakers can't do nothing till January 15th anyway. It's not sure they're gonna be around. He's gonna be around still, because they said that Miami, who can do deals now, and Philly, who can do deals now, are interested in him. You know, so
I don't think they're gonna trade him this early though.
Why not? They get the right deal. They wouldn't care. The Bulls know their season over, so it ain't gonna be the Bulls not trading it. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna be that. I like how aggressive Philly being. Even though they're number one in the league right now, they still realize, man, playoff time, we need more.
Yeah, they see Philly. If they think they could go in that playoffs like that, they bugging. They're gonna have to do what they have to do. That's the scary part. They looking, oh man, we looking good. Listen, man, don't let that fool you. Playoff time, y'all need another dog.
Yep, we need another dog. Yep. Oh yeah, got to.
I wouldn't be surprised if Memphis tried to trade Marcus Smart by the deadline.
Possibly. Actually, though, I think they'd be stupid to do it. You kind of knew this was a nothing year anyway because of all the games of Ja. Plus, what you were hoping was that the team could hold it together like they've been doing till Ja got back. But it's obvious they're not going to be able to do that because too many other injuries. Not just Ja. He's out for suspension. You still have the big man injured, done for the year, and they ain't got Brandon Clark back yet. Now, I think they got another player that was a rotation guy that's out. So they got like 4 guys that are out. You see what I'm saying? So Memphis is scrapping a year. They're going to play hard, but they're scrapping a year. So I wouldn't. You brought him over there because that's the thing you were lacking is veteran leadership. Especially in your guards. So you had to bring a guy over that they would respect. I think these guys respect him. I wouldn't move Marcus Smart if I was them. No reason to. What they gained from it. You know what I mean?
What to pair with Victor? What point guard you think? You think the Spurs should be aggressive, try to get a guard to go with Victor?
Nope. Because the Spurs know they're still years away. Even with Wemby, the way he is, and the good young talent they got, the Spurs know one player is not going to take us from being a 13th seed all the way being a 6th seed. You know what I'm saying? They know that. And the kind of guy that can do that, they ain't going to San Antonio right now. They're trying to chip. Ooh, Steak and Stella.
The Lakers should trade for Cam Johnson, Dorian Finney-Smith, or Royce O'Neal.
That's
is not the Lakers' problem.
And New Jersey is not. I'm sorry, Brooklyn.
I still call them Jersey too.
Yeah, they're not a team the Lakers want to trade with. They still a little salty from the Kyrie thing. See, that was bad business they did on that. So unless they come with a ridiculous deal, Lakers probably not listening to nothing they got to say. Honestly, teams like that, them, Indiana, you know, they're not really listening to them dudes unless they come with something crazy. Yeah, they're not really listening to them cats. And I don't know why Brooklyn would want to do that. Brooklyn know they're not going to win. They just want to stay relevant. They don't want to drop to the bottom and start over, you know. And they wanted to take a chance because they knew they had Cam Thomas. They knew they had Claxton. They knew they had Bridges. They knew they had all these dudes that they really needed to see what kind of players are they. Are they ones, twos, threes, nothings? You know what I'm saying? That's all they're doing this year is evaluating their guys. That's it. So everybody high on Cam Thomas. I bet you don't win with a guy like that, though. Wow.
Yeah, he basically, to me, I think his big role is 6-man.
Yep, he's an elite scorer. He reminds me of Vinnie Johnson.
Yeah, Vinnie Johnson, the microwave.
Yep, come in, light people up automatically, get back out. That's the best role for him.
He's real small for his position.
Yeah, he's a 2 guard, 6'2" 2 guard. Yep, but he can score now. Don't get me wrong. He's an electric scorer.
I think a bench role is key.
They hit him for years, not wanting to pay him. Same thing they did to Claxton. That's why they ain't gonna win. You can tell.
What happened with Jay Crowder?
Well, who?
Jay Crowder. He said he out. Like
he hurt. Yeah, he got hurt. Something happened.
A big injury or something small?
I think it's gone for like 2 months or something.
Damn.
I think I saw that. I didn't read the article, but I thought that's what the title said. A significant player for the Bucks is gone for 2 months or something.
God damn.
He's old too, y'all, so y'all can't remember. Y'all can't forget, older players take a long time to heal too. The older you get, the longer it takes for your body to heal. So some of this stuff, the guy may heal in a month. It may take him 2.
Yeah, it said 2 months.
Yep. Ooh. I'm doing steak and selling. I'm telling you, it is good.
You know, it's crazy. He probably loses his spot, not on a roster, but I'm telling rotation. When guys like that in 2 months, another guy, a domino Ted, damn. Another guy can come right in and produce.
That'd be due. Well, they got that Bertram dude. Now he's
I like Bertram. I like Bertram.
He in the rotation solidly.
I like him.
Yep. So that's a nice find by them. They just gotta get cohesiveness and chemistry. That's what they missing. And they've had guys miss games already. So Bucks, I'm not concerned with. They're gonna be right there. But I like how aggressive they've been to keep young. So I'm not Xing them out of the Clippers sweepstake if they have one. I'm not. They ain't gonna trade Dame, but they would possibly consider Middleton. So they would be like, look, bro.
I definitely think Middleton. So
Yeah.
they got too much investing in Dame and Giannis. I definitely think they consider Middleton. Middleton only be averaging like 15 minutes a game. He's like looking horrible.
They slowly bring him back, but again, some other team may want him for a different reason. Now, what that reason is, I have to think about a little longer. Because if he ain't really producing, why is he getting that kind of money? And he's old. What's Middleton? 33? 32?
33.
Yeah.
You probably, I don't know if you heard it, but Shams Charania said both. The Bulls want it to happen and Zack LaVine.
Yeah, I saw that. But we knew that in the summer. We knew that last year before they even signed him to their contract. Remember?
Yeah.
When they kept dragging it out. They were dragging it out because they was trying to get a team to commit to him before they signed him and traded him. They were trying to get a commitment there from the team. Nobody would. They wanted to see if Zach could be healthy. Can he stay on the court? Can he play 70 games for a change? You know? Yeah. He's like, I'm not going to get this young dude all this money. His whole career with knee injuries too, the way he jumps. Teams didn't want to commit to that. Yeah. Now, getting him healthy to finish out your season for 2 months? Oh, yeah. We'll worry about the rest later. If we desperate, you know what I mean? I don't think a lot of teams see Zack LaVine as the piece to get them over the top, though. Not a lot. Some teams do, but not a lot.
I agree. Not a lot. Not a lot.
Yeah. I think, see, to me, I don't know why the Miami Heat will want him. I don't see what he adds more than what what's his name is doing. Sweet potato on top of there too. The sweet potato stuff for the baby. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't see big difference in what he gonna bring and what Tyler Hero bringing. So I just think maybe they want to get rid of Tyler Hero.
Yeah, the Bulls. I agree. They both very. Only way because I think that pissed them off. He should have played. I don't like Tyler Hero.
Oh yeah. Not in that role. I don't like him as a 1 or 2. If he had 3 or 4, yeah, but I don't want my 3 or 4 making max money. I don't think you win that way. When your 3rd or 4th man is making max money, it's hard for you to win. Unless you're doing like Philly, where your 3rd man now, 4th man used to be making max, but your 2nd best player is still on his rookie deal. That's the only way stuff like that works. But like Clippers, that ain't gonna work. You got 3 guys, your top 3 players are making max money. Ain't gonna work. Ain't gonna work.
He said,
Stella Artois.
what's that you said? Artois?
I said Stella Artois. It's a beer.
Oh, you got beer?
Yeah, with the steak.
Oh, beer and steak?
Yeah, man. Stella and steak. Real good. Got some roasted asparagus.
I don't think Bradley Beal gonna look too good this year.
We're gonna see.
I know he just came back, but I just because I watched him when he played. He playing now. It's like he's not really getting it done. I know it's early, but
Yeah.
they need a point guard. They need a point guard bad. The Spurs need a point guard bad, and somebody else.
I think the Spurs got a nice point guard over there.
Who?
That Jones dude is nice to me.
Who?
Number 33.
Yeah, but he comes off the bench.
He's still nice. He come off the bench.
That's Tyler Jones' brother.
I know. He's nice. That's just how Pop played him.
I can see the Bucks getting Caruso. That looked like a type of. I could see that.
For who though? Come on, for who? Who you giving up to get Caruso?
No, I don't know, but I'm just saying I could see it. Like I could see him in the Bucks uniform. I'm saying, like like some
he's
guys.
That kind of guy, yeah. I think Caruso. See, if you're gonna do guys right, send them where they want to go. I think Caruso trying to get back to LA. He's trying to get back to LA if possible.
Thank you, KB say just subscribe. Thank you. KB unsubscribe. Thank you, bro. We ain't gonna disappoint you.
I'm telling you, man. I'm trying, man. Vucevic been playing well this year for the Bulls, actually.
Where do you see him going?
Somewhere, because he just had 26 and 12 the other day.
Yeah. You can see him going to the Warriors?
For who long? You gonna give up Wiggins? Klay Thompson? Who you giving up? He make 20 mil. He make 20 mil.
Wiggins. They could sacrifice Wiggins. Write down. Thanks, bro, with the super chat.
Well, that would be a nice slap in the face to Wiggins for thanking him for winning him a chip. Think about that, though. The man comes over. He accepts a lesser role. He does everything you ask him. He helps lead your team to a chip. And I say that because, remember, Wiggins almost won Finals MVP, y'all. So he was leading out there with Steph, right? Then he goes through probably the worst thing personally in his life. And if y'all don't know what he went through, I'm not going to bring it up.
I don't know what, you know what's crazy? It's funny you said that. I never knew what happened.
I'll text you later, Kareem.
Oh, it's serious like that?
It is the worst thing that most people can go through.
Oh, you gotta text me.
Personally. I'm talking about personally. Mm-hmm.
I ain't know that.
So For him to do that and then come back, miss all them games. Remember, he was out, what, 40 games or something?
Yeah, he missed a lot of games down the stretch.
And then for them to give up on him and move him, that would be dirty dog right
So
there.
let me ask you this. Okay, now if you're running the Warriors, free agency time, what kind of contract you'll give Klay Thompson?
Who?
Klay Thompson. Because he'll be a free agent this summer. Because I was just talking to somebody earlier about this. I want to see what type of contract like you'll give Klay Thompson.
3 year, $100 million.
Damn, you give him that much?
Yep.
Wow.
Hey, remember when the Lakers gave Kobe $25 million?
Yeah.
Everybody was mad. Who can tell me that what Kobe did for the Lakers wasn't worth it though?
Yeah, that's definitely worth it. Like, you know, what he did for the Lakers.
Now here's the thing. Paying Kobe that money.
But 300, he should be happy with that. But he won a max. Like, he wilding. Nobody giving him that.
Well, go and look and see what Klay put up last year. This is the problem people have. Klay, I think he had his highest scoring average of his career last year. His shooting percentage went down a little bit. His shooting percentage went down a little bit. He wasn't as consistent, and he's not the defender. But Klay's still producing.
I thought what he's doing this year.
And again, Klay
doing this year.
Well, I'd have been.
That's the same. The contract you said, Elder. They said Middleton got that same contract. 3 year, $100 million.
Again, y'all keep forgetting that the money's gonna kick in. So $33 million is really like having a $20 million contract, y'all. That's how it's gonna look here in the next year or so. So playing.
Ben Simmons got hurt.
Yeah, I saw. They said more back. They don't know how long he's gonna be out. More back issues. Yep. But you have to honor the guys that have won for you. You can't play them at the end of their career, bro. It's not like the Celtics thing where guys just came in, got their chip, and you know what I mean? These dudes were the establishment. You drafted them, you developed them, and you won with them. It would literally been like the Lakers saying, okay, Matt, you got HIV, so we're gonna trade you. You just can't do it, bro. If you're gonna be a class act organization, you cannot do that.
3 year, $90 million. That's what Middleton got. 3 year, $90.
I would offer Klay, and see, I think Klay is still better than Middleton. I think he is right now. I think most of you would say Klay is better than Middleton right now. So I got to give him more. That's why I do 3 year, $100. He'll get 3-4 extra million a year than Middleton, but it'll be respectable for what's going on out there. He won't look at it and feel like, well, man, this guy making more than me, and this guy making more than me, and you see what I'm saying? He ain't gonna.
But Draymond got 4 year, $100, right?
That's what it was before. I don't think he got that this time, did he?
What Draymond got this year, guys?
Somebody had to look it up. I don't think
Draymond Green contract up there.
I don't think he got another 4 year, $100 million deal, did he?
I thought it was 4 year, $100.
That's what it was the first time. And that one just ran out. This extension, I didn't think it was 4 year, $100. Well, somebody pull it up. I'm looking to see. No, ain't nobody putting it. Where Angie at?
Somebody gonna put it up. Somebody put Draymond Green contract.
Yeah. Hey, Ali Muhammad, you made a great point there. I don't even know if you realize it. He said the Lakers went 17-65 record with the worst first time record in history during the Kobe Bryant when they paid him that money in 2016. So that's a team that they already realized is not going to be good no matter what they do. Now they said it's 4 year, $100. I guess he did get another one like that. Damn.
Yeah, everybody's saying it. Bite down.
Yeah, I guess he did get it again.
So he got back-to-back 4 year, $100. So he got 8 year, $200 with Golden State.
That's crazy. But they love Draymond. So if you're going to honor Draymond, you're not going to honor Klay?
Yeah, you got to honor Klay.
Got to. So, yep, got to. And he got to make more than Draymond.
Got to.
So you giving him 100. I'm going to give you 100 too, but I'm just going to do it for a year or less a year. Yep. Yep. So
you like Drake?
Let me finish this point. I forgot. I got stopped. The Lakers that year they paid Kobe that $25 million. Everybody's like, that's too much. You can't build a roster. The Lakers already knew they did not have the personnel to build a roster that year. They didn't have it. No matter what they done, even if Kobe would have took $10 million, that $15 million was not going to get us enough players to make that team competitive. We might have went from 17 wins up to 22 wins. You see what I'm saying? And they realized that, so they said, no, let's give the money to the guy that earns it, the guy that made all this money for us. And people are going to come pack the stadium just because it's him anyway. So the money's coming in because of him. So that's why he earns it. That's why we gave it to him. And it shows all the players in the league, if you a star, we take care of you here in LA. It sends a message. When you get old, we're not going to throw you to the wayside. We're going to still not only respect you, we're going to honor you. And all the other teams that's going to be great, they got to follow suit. They have to. They got to follow suit. Look at the Bulls, what they did. And you tell me, after the Bulls purposely destroyed that dynasty, what have they done since, y'all? What have they done since? San Antonio didn't honor Kawhi Leonard. Now, I know a lot of people say San Antonio did blah, blah, blah. They didn't honor that dude. They didn't honor that dude. Then you really dishonored him by sending him to Toronto. You really dishonored him. What's San Antonio been since then? They got Wemby. Let's see what happened, though. You can't do stuff like this and not get it back. Miami's a team that honors guys. Look at them. When LeBron them left, shoot. Them bookers, 3-4 years later, right back in the NBA championship. Right back in the Eastern Conference Finals every year. Still competing. You reap what you sow, man. That's just universal. No matter what it is. Yep. You got to make good business moves. This is a business first. It's a business before it's a game. It is a game that's a business. It entertains you. You got to make good business moves. So that's why I said with the Clippers, if they do blow it up, they're going to be looking for somebody that they think is a box office hit that's popular. Shoot, I'm going to tell you right now, don't be surprised. They try to snatch like a LaMelo Ball. Try to talk Charlotte, redo their books. Because then they got a new owner in Charlotte? Didn't Michael Jordan just sell?
Yeah, they got a new owner.
They always like to shake stuff up. You may get a new owner in there who don't believe that LaMelo Ball is the face of the future for them.
KV, thanks, bro. I appreciate you, bro.
And if you can get Paul George out of giving up LaMelo Ball, hey, they may do it. I don't know. I'm throwing some crazy stuff out there now, but I could see them and LaMelo ain't happy and want to come home and run the Clippers.
LaMelo on the Clippers have it go crazy, though.
He'll put butts in the seats.
Yeah,
they're going to come. That first couple of years, they're going to come anyway. They're going to come just to support. That big old thing, that's a tourist attraction, y'all.
I ain't see it. Is it nice?
Bro, come on.
I'm going to look it up right now.
It's put it this way. It's twice as nice as any arena in the NBA. Twice as nice.
Twice as nice?
Bro, we got billions in this building, bro. Billions.
What's the name of this thing again?
I forgot what it's called, but this is like.
I'm trying to Google it now. I'm trying to see.
They say this thing is like state of the art everything.
Oh, so everybody probably gonna want to go play for the Clippers.
Bro, a lot of folk don't want to go there if they see the opportunity to come in and be the man. Yeah. Old boy's trying to build a brand showing this ain't your old school Clippers. This ain't your San Diego Clippers. But he needs a star to do it. And he realized he put a lot of money in this 4-year project with Kawhi and old boy, and they couldn't get it done. They couldn't get it done. I bet he wish he would have kept Shai Gilgeous now.
Yes.
Here's the problem, though. If you keep Shai, you don't get Kawhi. Because Kawhi made it clear, I'm not coming unless I get Paul George. So Kawhi would have been a Laker. He would have been a Laker, y'all.
Yo, he put $1.2 billion into it.
Yeah. I told y'all, this thing is it's better than Golden State. It's way more advanced, way more nice than what they're saying. Yeah. Yeah.
Bro, it's 85,000 square feet practice
facility.
God damn.
That's crazy.
It's 71,000 square foot of office space. Of office space. 71. And then it's 25,000 square foot of sports medicine clinic.
Sick, man.
Damn. Then it's a 150 room hotel.
What now?
150 room hotels.
150 rooms. 150 rooms, y'all.
Hotel.
You know how big that hotel is? 150 rooms. You go to a hotel, they normally got 20 rooms on the floor. Say they got 4 floors, that's 80, y'all. So it's twice the size of what these regular hotels is. That's in the stadium. That's connected to the stadium. I told you, man, this thing is sick.
And they got 4,100 parking space.
That's sick.
4,100 parking space. That's but the thing that bugs me out, they got 71,000 square feet office space.
I'm surprised they ain't got more parking space than that.
That's a lot.
Oh, I know, but the stadium gonna hold 20,000 people. But I know people come as family.
But they got. You know how big 71,000 square foot office space?
I know exactly how big that is. That's
office space?
That's ridiculous.
And then 25 square foot of medicine is a lot. Like you only got 12 players, 15 players.
That's literally like having a player's mansion just to do medical.
25,000 square foot of medicine, sports medicine clinic, a clinic.
That is a state-of-the-art medicine facility. That's a hospital, y'all.
That's a hospital. And that's just for 12, 15 players.
Well, you got your G League, you got your G League team and all that too. There, all that.
They got G League team?
Yeah, I mean the Clippers don't they got a G League team too?
I don't know. I ain't.
So they split the one with the Lakers. It's the same. No, it's the South Bay Lakers. They call the Lakers. I know that in the Clippers. Maybe they don't. Maybe they're about to get one.
But then they got 85,000 square foot practice. God damn.
Well, that's a huge practice facility. That's a mini stadium by itself.
That's why he wanted to stay in LA. He said, I'm going to spend.
This dude has went all out.
And I think he spent his own money, they said, right?
1.2. I mean, he got other money, I'm sure, from others. But he put 1.2 billion himself in there probably, which is crazy because it probably costs more than that. Everything you name it probably costs way more than 1.2 billion.
Yeah.
Again, this thing is sick, bro. So I understand why he wants to go in there with a banner. That looks like a pipe dream, like it's not going to happen. So you got to go to plan B or plan C.
I want to see it.
Oh, you're going to see it next year because they ain't opening next year?
I'll probably go over there and visit and go inside.
No, they ain't going to get me. I'm good.
Oh, yeah, you don't like Los Angeles.
No, I don't like
California. Not coming to New York or LA.
Yeah, now New York, I come there before coming to LA, but I ain't coming to New York.
Okay.
I ain't coming to New York either. I'll meet you in Jersey. Meet you in Jersey.
Oh, they got outdoor. This thing is sick. Yo, in the parking lot, they got a full basketball court. This is crazy. This is like, this is sick. They're gonna have all the awards show in here too, probably.
Oh, think about it. They're gonna be doing all kinds of stuff in that building. Think about the concerts and stuff that's gonna be there, bro. Sick, bro.
Yo, anybody from LA? How far it is from Staples Center?
It's in Inglewood. They bought the Great Western Forum. Remember? So
this is where the Great Western Forum is at?
Yeah, they bought that land. Yeah.
Oh,
they tore it down and put this up.
Y'all dead wrong taking my favorite arena ever. I love Great Western Forum.
Oh, yeah.
Growing up as a kid, 17,505. Great Western, that's my favorite all-time Laker team, man. Showtime Lakers, man.
Oh, yeah.
It is nothing that will always be, man. 17,505. Eric, how far is that to the Staples Center?
Damn. Did you hear that about Bones Hyland?
Don't tell me he got hurt.
No, they say he is out. Bones Hyland is out of the rotation for the foreseeable future.
Wow. What happened?
Last game, Hyland was a DNP for the Clippers against the Memphis Grizzlies, and Clippers coach Ty Lue revealed that will be the move going forward. Lue realized that with Bone on the bench, his 3-guard lineups had been too small. So he wanted to spend the next few games configuring lineups without Bones. Man.
Oh, it's only 14 miles from me. Damn, they real close to each other.
See what I'm saying, though? We knew Bones Hyland was going to be one that suffered from this. And he came all the way over from what's the name to get minutes, and now look.
Yeah, 38 minutes with traffic.
I ain't a big Bones Hyland fan, honestly. He okay. He okay. He's just okay to me. So now he disgruntled. Now you wonder why the Clippers don't have chemistry. Why they don't have cohesion. They got all the talent in the world, don't mean nothing. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, they're gonna be sick.
I'm gonna tell you this. I like this trade more. If the Lakers sent D'Angelo Russell and Gabe Vincent to the Bulls, and we got back DeMar DeRozan, I'd be with that. I just really believe DeMar DeRozan fits the Lakers perfectly.
Yeah.
You want to catch me? Huh? What's looking on? Hold on, man.
He said Bones had a bad attitude.
Again, he had bad attitude because they've been inconsistent with it. See, that's the kind of dude, and I don't know if he's got this kind of talent, but let's just say Jerry West thought he was super talented. That's the kind of dude Jerry West gets, and he develops in a situation like this. He really does. But again, he ain't got no control over this. These moves the Clippers have been making recently, this is all Ballmer. This is Ballmer trying to make the moves to make sure that they go into that arena with some kind of.
Yeah, I don't think Jerry West's been around. I think he kind of sick, they said, right?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think I remember saying like in the summer they were saying something that
he's sick or something.
Was high, some shit.
No, I haven't seen that. I had not seen it. He still can talk though. All he do is advise anyways. It ain't like he traveling and you know what I mean? He's too old for that. So he can still advise. You see what I'm saying? That's all he pretty much does is advise now anyways. So, but I'm just saying it's some young rising stars out there that are in bad positions. They're either the second best player on their team when they should be the third best when they should be fourth, or in the lead position when they should be in the second or third position. It's somebody that don't look as good and we're not impressed with them, but they're playing a position they should never have to play. Meaning they're 1, 2, 3, whatever they are. And that's the kind of guy, when you get him on the right team in the right position, he will flourish. A la Aaron Gordon, KCP. 2 really high draft picks. Those are both top 10 draft picks, I think. Was Gordon? Yeah, Gordon was top 10 draft pick, wasn't he?
Yeah, Gordon, yeah.
And I know KCP was number 8. So,
yeah, KCP was 8.
Well, so you can get them talented dudes that the team puts them in a position that's not good for them. Then you get them, and then they flourish when you got the right talent around them. That's what I'm looking for if I'm the Clippers. If I'm making these moves, getting rid of these dudes, I'm trying to get a guy like that as an ancillary piece in the trade. They may not be the main call, but I'm trying to get some piece like that. So that when we start looking better, it's like, man, this dude, God, he killing. Same way with Wiggins, y'all. Even though Wiggins was a number 1 player pick, he ain't a number 1. Look what happened when when Golden State put him in his natural role. Booker looked like an all-star. You understand what I'm saying? And he looked better scoring 18 points a game than he did scoring 22 points a game. Everybody will get called up.
Yeah, that's true.
Look much better. So that's what you want to look at and focus on. And I'd have to take my time. I know there's players out there. I'm not talking about just one. There's probably 2 or 3 guys out there. 2 or 3 guys out there that would probably flourish. I'm going to tell you one that he's been very inconsistent. Very inconsistent. But I hear his talent level high. I hear his IQ is high. And his resolve is high. That guard over there in Detroit,
Killian Hayes.
Killian Hayes. Yep. Get him in a position where he can play like a good backup role or being the fifth or sixth guy on the team. But he was such a high draft pick, everybody expected him to come in and be the man. He may be one. He's one I would be looking at because he got good size for a guard, good vision. Oh, man, OKC is blowing I just turned the thing on, man. I'm blowing the tail out of the Spurs tonight. Y'all watching the game? 91-66. Whew.
Damn.
Beating them, they stole something.
He said, would you trade Max Christian second round pick for James Wiseman?
Yes. I think Wiseman was another one of those guys. Now, I'm not sure he's going to be but see, he's big enough and strong enough to guard, guys, centers, So long as he's developing and strong, he's still, 20? How old is Wiseman? 20, 21?
Yeah, he's real young.
He's super young. Yeah, I would. Because I don't need Max Christie, y'all. I'm giving up Max Christie in a second round pick to get the number 2 player picked in the draft. And he's a 7-footer that can take pressure off of AD. So if I'm committed to AD, I'm looking for deals like that. I'm looking for big men that can guard centers well. That's why I would love to do the deal for Jared Allen. I need a big man that can help AD out. But Wiseman is skilled. Like, Wiseman can hit the 3. You understand what I'm saying? So, yes, I would do that. And then who else to help train him and make him the big man he needs to be? Then AD and LeBron. And he got Christian Wood there, too. Yeah, I would do that and throw in what's his name? Jackson Hayes. I am 100% off Jackson Hayes, y'all. 100.
Wow, what happened?
I watched him close, bro. I see why New Orleans let him go. I see why they let him walk. Typically, when you let a guy walk like that, bro, because it's different than like a Walker. What was the guy we had last year? Walker. Lonnie played, right? And he was probably in a position where he played higher up than what he should have been. But at least he got on the floor. When you let guys that are high picks like old boy was, and he ain't even getting on the floor for a mediocre team, and then they just let you walk, bro, you got something else going on. So he is like one of the lowest IQ guys I've seen. He is totally out of position. And then he's one of those guys, he's a fake energy guy, y'all. You know what I mean by that? When it's time for him to get the ball, he's running and acting all high energy. When it's time for him to run and dunk and all that, but when he got to run back on defense and all that, no, he ain't. I've seen him jogging so many times, bro. It's sad. I mean, the other day he played 7 minutes, y'all. He was minus 11. He came in, and the first time he came in, he played 4 minutes. He had 3 fouls in 4 minutes, y'all. 3 fouls and a turnover. In 4 minutes. 3 fouls and a turnover. He is out of position. I don't like nothing about him, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I don't like anything about Jackson Hayes at all. He's not being that presence defensively that we can put in there to take the burden off of AD. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. Man, the Pelicans blowing out Dallas tonight. Dang. So, no. I just, nope. Are they trying to fight? Oh. Oklahoma City, Zach Collins and Williams got a tip. Zach Collins definitely got one. Williams, he kind of threw a little push to the chest. I wonder if they can call that a swing. I hope they don't, because it really wasn't no swing. They may throw him out the game for Oklahoma City. Zach Collins fouls this dude like he had the ball, and he let him fall to the ground. And then Williams comes in, Froman, and pushes Collins, number 34. for them, the guy wanted the Lakers to get, and then Zach Collins started nudging him, and then he pushed him a little bit. I think they could give Collins a flagrant 2. Or Williams, I mean. They could give him a flagrant 2. I wouldn't, but it's just basketball to me. It ain't, I don't even know. Back in the day, this wouldn't even been no foul, y'all. It would have been
nothing.
It would have been nothing. They just broke it up, get back to playing. That's exactly what it would have been. They'd have said, get back to playing. We wouldn't have had no delay, no nothing. It'd have been a personal foul on the guy going to the basket. Other than that, nothing. Play through it. So they just gave guys technical fouls. That's it. They gave Kendrick Williams a technical foul and Zach Collins. That's it. I think the NBA, if they really want to take all this out, they got to take the fine up for technicals. Because that $2,500, man, you're a millionaire, bro. You ain't think about that.
Yeah, $2,500.
Yeah, you take $10,000 though. I bet they start thinking about it.
Yeah,
you make $10,000. I bet they start thinking about it.
10,000. They think, man, I could have did this with 10,000. 2,500 is their car note.
And that's the sad thing because they got car notes. Don't think about that. That just don't make no sense to me.
But that all of them, they be having car notes though.
And house payments. I know.
All of them, even house. Like Latrell.
Not all of them, but a lot of them do.
Yo, check this. This is why I lost a lot of respect for Latrell Sprewell is from Milwaukee, right? He's from Milwaukee. He had a $900,000 house, and he had to put it up. How a $900,000 Sprewell made over $100 million in his career? How 100,000 in your home state? It's one thing you had it out in Golden State, and that's where you from, and you was playing. Most people where they from, and people always gonna have like 2 main houses, like one where they from, and then one
they want to live
where they probably want to live. Those supposed to be 2 paid off houses, especially if it's only 900,000.
Yeah,
and he lost a $900,000 house. And he's making payments on it. Like you said, that's bad investment.
It's what it is you get these dudes, these financial advisors that advise them to write things off. You have to have payments on them.
Yeah. So
that's why they have small payments on these, but you're supposed to have that other money set aside to pay the damn thing off just in case you need to.
Have an escrow.
I would not do mortgages on no houses, on no lands. I just wouldn't do it. I wouldn't. If I'm going to do something like that, it would have been on like a car or something like that. Something that if they do come get it, it don't make a difference.
What?
You know? But I wouldn't do it on a house. I wouldn't do it on.
But you're right though. Like, how can their advisor tell them? Like you said, they do tell them that they want them like to build the credit, to have, like you know, they want to have some stuff like what they call that when you have like a lot of things. It helps like credit when you take things out and like a lot of different, you know, you could pay for it.
Yeah,
it's good to have it. Don't like close credit cards. Keep it open. Just
a lot of times they tell guys stuff like that too, because you're never guaranteed to stay here. You got all this money invested, and then it's hard for you to move it. You got payments on it. You can rent it out. You see what I'm saying? It's just they got a lot of stuff to keep these guys supporting this system and paying interest when they shouldn't. There's no way.
That's another thing. You paying interest.
Yeah. What I would advise guys to do is to rent a place, right? Go buy your mother a home cash, because that thing don't got to be millions of dollars. You know, you can get her $300,000, $400,000, $500,000.
Oh, she happy. You get your mom $300,000 house.
Yeah, and they happy. Go do that first with your first checks and stuff. Then you live wherever you at. Just rent something, bro. Rent something really nice.
Yeah.
And you good. Then when you make the big money and you got a good nest egg there, then just go pay cash for something. Because if you got cash, see, then what people don't understand, you get a lot of like ex-NBA players that are NFL players that done retired. They had these big old houses.
Yep.
And you can get them. They got $20 million invested in the thing, and you can buy it.
Yo, like Bradley Bill, he's selling his home in Washington. I'm surprised he's selling it because I thought he probably gonna want to stay there, but I guess he's going back to St. Louis. Or maybe you got a house in LA. I think house.
All of them got a house in LA and Miami. If they got that, they got Bradley Beal money. They all got houses in LA and Miami.
But he's selling that house. But Elder right though, them guys spend all that money, decked it out, and then when they get traded, leave, they sell it. So like Elder said, it's best your first contract chill for 4 years, pay $3,000 a month on a nice little crib. You don't need to go
about that.
by yourself.
Even if you paying $10,000 a month to rent, that's gonna be something super nice, y'all. 10 grand a month. Nice. That's super nice. But for you, that's $120,000. You just spend $120,000. You making 2.5 or like Hush Shafino making 3.6 this year, y'all. 3.6 million.
You can have that 10,000 easy,
bro. That's what I'm doing in LA. That's what I'm doing. Now it may cost him 20 in LA because it's just LA, but that's still only 2.
He can sell super nice for 10,000 a month in LA.
Even that, but you know, say he did 20 and went way out there, no problem. That's still only $200,000. And I ain't obligated. Out of the 3.6, which I'm bringing home, say I bring home 1.5. That's still a small portion for me to live. I still can take a lot of that and go do what I want to do for my mom. I'll be telling young dudes, don't be spending no money now. Chill, bro. You're going to get your little change and do all that. Man, you get the cars down the road. Get you a couple cars. That's it.
But even like you said, with 3.6, you probably walk away closer to 2 M.
But what they want to do is like the rest of the world, is they want to spend money they really haven't even earned yet. Because in those contracts, they're like, oh, no, hold on, bro. You got, to 3, 4, it's just 4 per, that's it. You got a $16 million contract. That's guaranteed. So they literally want you to be in debt for that $16 million the first year you're in the league.
Yeah.
So now you plan to pay off all these debts. It's ridiculous what they do, man. Ridiculous.
Like you said, and then there's no rush to buy your main crib at that age. Just chill for a minute.
You ain't met a woman yet. You don't got nothing.
Yeah.
What you gonna do?
Yeah, why buy a big stupid house?
Pacers Philly coming down to the wire, y'all.
119,
116, 3 minutes ago. Halliburton. Ooh, almost turned over. Ball's in the corner. Kicks it Buddy Hill. Kicks it back out to Halliburton. Back over to Turner. 3-point shot. Good. Turner dropped that booger. Pacers up 6. 122-116. Tyrese Maxey bringing it down. Kicks it over to Embiid. Pick and roll. Maxey goes to the basket. Layup blocked by Turner. Get that shit out of here, little nigga.
They're gonna probably beat them.
Turner is a shot blocker, though. I got to get that to him. He is a shot blocker. That booker will block. You get in there around him, he will block your shot.
You know, this is hard to beat a team on a back-to-back.
Hey, he got his money. Hey, he got his money. He got it. Oh, Joel Embiid just body Turner. Like, boy, you too little. Don't even think about it. 118, 122, 2:38 to go in the fourth quarter. Halliburton coming up the court. Who's the little dude guarding him? Oh, he was blew by that dude. Oh, with the hezzy. Joel Embiid out there, crossed up. Good defense, Joel Embiid. Buddy Hill shaking, baking, turnover. Tried to spin, the ball went right to Joel Embiid. 8 is, what a horrible call, y'all. Joel Embiid stopped and they call him for a travel. I did not. Let me see if he dragged his foot, y'all. Be sure replay real quick.
Why are you even trying to dribble?
No. He got the steal and nobody was there, so he had to dribble it up. He had to. You had to see the scenario. He had to dribble it up. Yeah, and he got over the timeline and stopped. But it was a bad call, man. I'm not calling. Going to the basket, layup. Who was that? Nebhart? That Nebhart? No, that's what's his name? Came from Denver. Brown. I didn't know who it was. I couldn't tell. Brown was guarding Maxey. Pick and roll with Joel Embiid. Got him on his hip. Floater, no good. Rebound Brown. Pacers pushing. Turner, he's telling you to run. Turner goes to the basket, goes in, right through Joel Embiid's chest, but missed the layup. Here comes Patrick Beverly. That's who that is. Okay, I couldn't tell who some of these guys are, y'all. Joel Embiid at the top of the key, screen for him and Maxey. Pick and roll. Bob turned it over again. He did turn it over. Nope. Joel Embiid got it back. How much time left? 7 seconds left on the clock. They got to shoot. Got to do something. Joel Embiid, what are you doing?
Air ball. Time expired. That was a good defense by the Pacers. Score 124-118. There's 117 to go, y'all.
Oh, it's over. 6 points.
Pacers up 6 still. Yeah. That was a very bad possession for Philly because Joel Embiid just held the damn ball instead of passing.
Because it's hard beating the team on a home and home.
Oh, he's trying to put the dagger in him. He just did it. Halliburton, that boy got ice water in his veins, y'all. He did the crossover step back three, hit that booger, 127-118. Game is over.
It's over, yeah.
Game's over, y'all. Let's go to the Pelicans. Brandon Ingram in the middle. Pew, y'all. That little patented pull-up. They're beating the brakes off of Dallas. They're up 97-75. Why the hell I turned into an announcer? Man, hit the layup, man. This dude just blew a layup.
My boy Miles, thank you on Super Chat, bro.
Yeah, these are blowout games.
Yeah, he should have better field goal percent. I agree, bro. I agree.
And Ingram to Zion, dunk time. I guess the Pelicans got healthy. Well, no, they don't have CJ, do they? Because he's hurt. He's out.
CJ out. He got his lung.
He got the collapsed lung. So Pelicans just playing well tonight. They beating the brakes. Well, let's keep it a buck. Dallas they playing good, but they are one of those teams that live and die. I mean, literally live and die by the three. I guarantee you Dallas ain't making no threes tonight. That's why they're getting blown out. Because they shoot more threes and make more threes than any team in the league, bro. They had a game the other night. I think they had 59 threes, y'all. 59. That's 60 shots from three. It's like they ain't doing nothing but shooting threes. Oh, good strip. Pelicans on the run. Give the Vanderbilt, kicks it over to 24. Oh, he missed the dunk on Kyrie. He tried to swallow Kyrie.
Who that?
I don't know. Number 24 for New Orleans. I don't know who it is. I don't know his name. I've seen his face before, but I can't think of his name.
Is it Jordan Hawkins, the rookie?
It may be. His number's 24. Yeah, I think it is Hawkins. Yep. He's trying to punch on Kyrie.
Jordan Hawkins.
He should have punched, too. He just missed it.
That's what I want the Lakers to drive.
Yeah. Kyrie kicks it over to Hardaway. Boom, y'all. 3-pointer for Hardaway. 78-97. They're still down 19 points. They're in the third, though, so this is the NBA, so that don't mean nothing. And you know Dallas is known for that. Dallas is known for that. They'll come back on you. Because all they do is shoot threes, so I heard Brown been playing good for the Pacers. Brown deboed it. Woo, shot the air ball, though. Philly, I like they still got a chance. You're down 7 points with 35 seconds to go. Joel Embiid just drew the foul. There could be a 3-point. You better not give him 3 free throws. If you give him 3 free throws for that, he did the rip-through move as he was dribbling. Oh, boy got a mouth full of blood. He busted his lip. Joel Embiid busted his lip. Turners. But it'd be worth it because you're finna get the W. Indiana Pacers about to beat the Philadelphia 76ers tonight. Pacers won them up and down teams. That's kind of inconsistent with young guys.
They just played them the other night and Maxey had 50 or like it's hard beating teams like that.
Back to back. Yeah. And then old boy played for them. I forgot that they got the dude from New York on their team. The little power forward everybody thought should be playing.
Obi Toppin.
I just think he averaged at best.
Obi Toppin, yeah.
Yeah, Obi Captain, what he be doing? City of brotherly love. Oh, I forgot these are those tournament games. Yeah, he bust his mouth wide open, bro. He got blood all over. They take him out.
Tournament games, people want to win those.
Huh?
You want to win that tournament game.
Yeah. Joel Embiid put up 39 tonight. He's 17-17 from the from the free throw line. Boy, give in. Yeah, just take it out, man. Just take it out. It's 5-point game, sir. What are you doing, Obi Toppin? Pass. See, this is the stuff I get mad at. You got all these. You got Halliburton. You got Hill. All these 90% free throw shooters. You catch the ball and there's a hole and wait for somebody to foul you. Knowing you ain't that great. I think he actually is a good free throw shooter, isn't he?
Oh.
Nope, because he just missed. Obi Toppin. That's what I tell him. See, nigga, you should have passed the ball because you had plenty of opportunity. You got Mathurin on the court, Buddy Hield, Halliburton. Everybody on the court are better free throw shooting than your punk ass. You decide to hold the ball. You better make this one. Make it a full 2 possession game. I almost missed that. Oh, my God. That thing almost creeped out.
27 seconds to go. It's 128-122. I've seen stranger things because they're going to advance this ball up to half court since they call it timeout. I've seen stranger things, y'all. Especially in the thing we call the NBA. Clippers 3-6, 0-1 when it comes to the midseason tournament. Denver 82. They're 1-0 in the midseason tournament. Have we played a game yet in the midseason? Yeah, we played Phoenix, didn't we? Yeah, we beat Phoenix last week, Friday, in the midseason tournament or whatever they call it, season tournament, whatever the name of it is. Man, they getting the brakes beat off them, bro. 111-77. San Antonio. They're coming back to reality now. Coming back to reality. What is Joel Embiid's field goal percentage, man? You said he should have a better one. What is it? He shoots a lot of jumpers, y'all. Oh, Chet Holmgren bust his head. Oh, did y'all see that? Oh, he was mad, boy. He was mad. Bro, that was you falling like you don't know how to fall. He fell and his head snapped back and hit the court. That was on you the way you fell, bro. He got up mad, though. Bro, that ain't his fault that you weigh 112 pounds. Bingo. Good passing, Spurs. Can't make the jumper, though. Oh. Bam. They going back and forth between all these games. What do you think about these courts, Kareem?
I like it.
They're definitely different.
Yeah, I like it. It's different. And you can look right away. And I like about as soon as you see it, oh, it's a tournament game.
Yep. They get your attention.
Yeah. They marketing genius.
This is crazy. Apparently nobody stepped up to sponsor this tournament. They couldn't get a sponsor for it. That's why they just called it the in-season tournament. Because they didn't want to name it until the sponsor was picked or gotten.
Oh, wow.
So nobody stepped up to sponsor this, which is kind of, you know what I mean? The advertising you're going to get from this.
I know, right?
You can easily put that in your advertising budget. And NBA probably was asking for too much money, though. Them boys probably wanted $10 million or something like that. Oh, this spin move. Oh, good drop. What a hook shot, little dude. And you shot a brick. No wonder you ain't going to get on the court. I mean, you had an easy hook. Knock it down. Splash. Them boogers down 40, y'all. Them boogers down 40. 120-80. OKC one of them type teams. They will embarrass you, bro. You get out there playing around, they will embarrass you.
Miles, thanks again, bro, on the super chat. He said
B said he was a 7-foot Kobe. I think he meant scoring wise. That's it. Because he definitely don't play defense like Kobe. Now he can play elite defense when he wants to. He just don't do it consistently.
He said he heard Netflix trying to get to the in-season tournament.
They what?
He said he heard Netflix trying to get into the.
But Netflix is gonna want to show it on their thing, and I don't think the NBA trying to do that.
No, they ain't gonna do that.
That's why Netflix ain't gonna get it. They're not trying to put their game on Netflix. Netflix can sponsor. They can't show the games on Netflix, though.
Yeah, they ain't going for that.
Because everybody don't have Netflix. Most people don't have Netflix. I don't have Netflix. I'm pretty sure I know somebody that do that I can get in their account. You know what I'm saying? But I don't have it. Oh, yeah. Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah,
and
so
the
let me
Clippers
get ready for this game, huh?
Ain't the Clippers game next on the national game? I know Lakers playing, but ain't the Clippers game the national game? Them in Denver?
Yeah, Clippers about to play now.
Mm-hmm. Pacers beat Philly. That's the thing I'm tripping on, y'all. It's a lot of freaking points being scored in the NBA this year. Everybody's getting 120, 130, 140. It's a lot of points.
That's a lot.
A lot of points, man. All right, you about to shut it down and get ready for this game, Kareem?
Yeah, because I run out and then come back to watch it. You know,
all right, man. Salute, my brother. Appreciate you coming on.
All right, thanks, bro. Thanks, everybody, coming through.
Salute.